in the bed. I see you. Grand Rising, good morning. What it do? What's up, guys? For those of you guys who are wondering who I am, it is your girl Phoenix. I said I am a world-renowned tarot reader, a hoodoo baby, a root working woman, a healer. All right, and I'm here today with your beautiful collective message for my beautiful collective of divine, fine, ascended masters. Okay, now we're really just going to kind of jump on into the messages. Before we get started, I do want to say keep in mind that this is a collective message, so only take what resonates and do not try to make the story fit if it doesn't fit for you. Okay, that's perfectly fine. More than likely, that message there that you're trying to make fit is for somebody else. Okay, please also keep in mind that there is no gender in tarot, there's only masculine energy and feminine energy. That's right, that dwells in us all. My loves, again, please always make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel if it resonates. Okay, I love to read your comments and things like that. Okay, so again, I do want to thank each and every last one of you guys for being here today. We're going to have a good time as always. We're going to get the messages that we need for the greatest and highest good of all. Grand Rising, how are you? Yeah, it has been a while since I've been on live. Um, but we're here today. Right, yesterday, I apologize, guys. I did have a couple of book readings that I had to complete. I had to get done. So I actually did not do the collective live yesterday. So if you guys were not here yesterday, know that you guys didn't miss anything, okay? Again, yesterday I used, in the risings, I kind of use my time for readings, for book readings, because I don't leave the bank until 8. So let's go ahead and jump into the messages. Let me see here. All right, grab your tea, grab your coffee, have a seat. Let's get it. Okay. I'm not 100%. Could you do one to see how many? No, babe. We're actually about to do a collective message. So you could just have a seat, join the message. If there is a message that needs to come out for you and your babe, then it will come out. Um, Otherwise, yeah, you can book a personal reading for me. From me, my website is Divine Ascension with Isis .square .site. But unless I'm on here actually doing specific questions, I don't disturb the collective's energy with personal questions. Okay, but I do love y'all, and maybe I'll do some personal questions afterwards. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. Just stick around and find out. Okay, so. Before we get started, you guys, I do want to say thank you all for being here today. I want to thank my ancestors, my angels, my guides, the Most High God, of course, for all of the blessings, all of the lessons, for the clarity, okay, and for the goals, right, to speak this clarity in front of each and every one of you guys. I want to ask that our ancestors, our angels, our spirit guides, the Most High God, protect each and every one of us as we exchange energies today, even though we are doing it through the screen. So again, I want to thank you all so very much. Let's hop on right on into the messages. Let's get it. Let's go. Okay. So I'm seeing somebody that's confused, first and foremost, right? I'm seeing someone that is trying to find their way out of the darkness, right? There's a light, there's a ray of light that is coming. But this person has like their eyes covered. Okay. Don't ask me what's going on with that. That could be you placing yourself in the darkness. I don't know. But take the energy as it resonates. Sometimes it could be literal, a lot of times it isn't, and you guys will see that. Again, I tell you guys all the time, don't try to make the collective energy fit if it doesn't fit, right? But I'm seeing someone who is like finding their way out of the darkness, right? Eyes wide open, that's the crazy part, right? Eyes wide open, but you have your eyes covered and you're doing like this, trying to find your way out of a dark space. However, the space isn't truly dark. There's light coming in, and you're actually finding your way to the light. But again, you have your eyes covered. It's giving the Eight of Swords energy. You guys know how with the Eight of Swords, her eyes are blindfolded. You know, she has these knives around her. She has like a tie around her. It's almost like it first glance you would think, oh my gosh, she's stuck, right? But then you actually look at the card Grand Rising, and there's like this space where she could walk out, like she could really free herself if she wanted to, right? So that's that's the energy that I'm picking up on. So somebody could definitely be coming out of some sort of dark night of the soul type of energy where you were just finding your way back to the light, you know, finding the things that make you you. Okay, and I think that's absolutely beautiful. But again, you are there. The title of the YouTube video is like, get ready to expect miracles, or at least that's what I think it is. Okay, sometimes I just write what spirit tells me to write when I'm doing the title, right? And I just go with the flow, okay? But there's something about some unexpected miracles happening. You guys are finding that community, right? And then even when we look down here at the first three cards, we have the Black Hermit card. I'll show you guys. So we have the Black Hermit card here. We have the Mother of Coins here. I was about to say Mother of Baskets, even though I had looked at the cards already. Interesting. So, Mother of Coins, Mother of Baskets, we'll throw the Mother of Baskets in there as well. And then we also have the Father of Baskets out here. Okay? So, with this Black Hermit card, you know, the Black Hermit card is the Magician card. So, it's already telling you you have everything that you need to create a specific reality or create the desired reality that you really want to live. However, I am hearing that there is something hindering you. Of course, you being that something hindering you. Remember earlier we were talking about the person that had their eyes covered, but they were trying to find their way out. That's like self-sabotage, self-hindrance, you know? And so spirit is daring you, if you will, to go out here and really use everything. Use what you got to get what you want, okay? But use that charm, okay? Use that intellect. Go out here and create something. Go out here and be bold, right? It takes a very bold soul to go out here and create something fresh, right? To start anew, to birth something, if you will, right? And you are, I mean, you are that person, but you have to get out of your own way, right? I'm seeing you driving a car, right? But then I see you standing in front of the car, right? You have to get out of your own way and just drive, right? Forget what people got to say, okay? Forget, y'all know, child, the biggest haters be the ones that ain't doing nothing, okay? Again, the biggest haters are the ones that ain't doing nothing. So you're going to hear from those people that ain't doing nothing, that's very content with working for other people, being unhappy, being miserable. Half the time, that's the reason why they're like putting other people down when it comes to their goals and their dreams, because they don't have the balls, they don't have the kahunas to get out here and take that chance themselves, you know. So it is that projection of fear that they are putting out there. You know, they're just throwing it up everywhere, you know. So just be mindful of that. I'm seeing somebody put walls up, right? So you may have a certain person around you that does that, and you, I mean, really, you just need to stop speaking to them about your goals, about your dreams, about the things that you're planning, okay? And we're always being told to watch what we say to people, right? Because you do have those people, like well, I won't go into that, but you do have those people that will ask you, oh, what you got going on, da 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 da, and then you start telling them, and then they be like, you know, it's always some little smart stuff, some hater stuff. Or then you do have those people that be trying to destiny swap. You know, you tell them something about you, and then, you know, y'all just got to be very, very mindful, okay? Because especially when it comes to those that you are close with, okay? Because some friendships, they start off in admiration and things like that. Like that person may be like, oh, girl, I love what you do. I like what you do, this, that, and the third. And then later on the line, it turns into envy, right? Or something like, child, something like that. So just be mindful of the evil eye. Be mindful of that. Be mindful of the people who you allow in, who you tell things to. Okay? But you're somebody, you are very focused on self, very focused on self development, okay? Very focused on your peace, on your bag, if you will. You know, you're building yourself up. Okay, the mother of coins is somebody who desires to be comfortable, right? You, and that may be you, and this, you know, like you don't really desire to, like, you're not a greedy person, right? But you just want to live a comfortable life. You want to have enough to pay all your bills. I mean, and some of y'all do, because I heard some, I'm seeing a Capricorn, right? I'm a Capricorn. We like the finer things in life, okay? So some of y'all do like those finer things in life there. Okay, get that. I dare you. Okay, just like Spirit said, I dare you to go create that life, right? You are a magician. You know, you do have that energy within you. You can bring life. You can birth life. You know, I'm seeing him bringing this dead plant back to life, right? With this stick of power, that wand there. Okay, again, and the power that the wand holds, right, is really the power that lies in you, right? So yeah, focus your energy where it needs to go. Okay, focus on your bag. Okay, focus on your health, your wellness, your mental. Okay, and go out here and create something here, especially with that father of baskets. Okay, the father of baskets is somebody that is very calm. I'm hearing very keen on the way that he does things and that he expresses himself. Okay, this could definitely be like some sort of reunion here, because hell yeah, then when I we got the father of coins out here on top of the mother of coins. So get ready, you guys. For some of you guys, this is like a relationship here, and I am being reminded that when we speak about relationships, it's not always a sexual relationship, right? A lot of times we think, okay, well, we have this divine counterpart coming in, and we're just thinking of the counterpart, okay, and we're not really acknowledging the fact that counterparts can also be friends or business partners, right? And so there is going to be some sort of masculine energy if you are a woman, and if you are a man, there will be some sort of feminine energy here that you guys can connect with, that you guys can grow with. But this is more so like on a networking type of energy, not a, you know, y'all don't ask me why I did that. I don't know. Okay, but not that type of energy, right? And I have to be mindful about what I say sometimes, because I have realized here lately that a lot of teenagers and things like that have started watching my live videos. So I got to be very mindful with my words, y'all. The other day I was on live and I was like, y'all know how I get sometimes. And I was talking to him. I thought I was talking to like a grown man or something, but he was like, "I'm a kid," and I'm like, "Oh my god!" And I wanted to say, "What are you doing here? Like, why? What?" But you know, everybody that needs to see the messages will see the messages always, right? But Spirit is letting you know that there is going to be some sort of partnership here that is going to elevate you, that is going to elevate that person, that is going to elevate your goals. Maybe you guys will be working on this together. I'm seeing again, I keep hearing event, some sort of networking event here, or this person is going to pour into your business or even pour into you, right? Maybe you don't have that, right? You don't have that person there that sits there and like inspires you or tells you that you can do it, you know, or like or anything like that. Okay, but this person will. And y'all know, baby, when we got that person behind us that's supporting us, that's telling us, oh, you can do it, making us believe in ourselves even more, baby, that puts like a battery in our back. I don't know about y'all, baby. But I go hard when I ain't got nobody supporting me, baby. Imagine if I had somebody like, hell yeah, baby, go do that. Yeah, you got this, baby. Child. Child. Very mindful always. Yes, yes, very mindful. Okay, but you guys have accomplished some things here. Seven of keys. However, I feel like I don't feel like I know, right? That you don't really dwell too much on those accomplishments. You're somebody, you accomplish something, and then you're like, okay, what's next? Y'all gotta my child, don't mind me. My ADHD be ADHD, and I'm not even diagnosed for real, but or maybe I'm just the soul that likes to have fun and I like to go here and there and everywhere. But no, seriously. So you're somebody, you've accomplished a life. You you've accomplished a lot in life, right? Already. But you do not, like, I can give you guys an example with me, right? Um Not only am I a world renowned tarot reader, right? I am a world renowned cannabis chef, right? I don't know if you guys have heard of 704 Munchies or anything like that in your city. I don't know if you guys have read about it in the cannabis magazines or whatever, but I'm also that, right? I've met like a lot of beautiful people in my lifetime. I've done a lot besides just, you know, tarot and healing and things like that. But I don't really like, once I'm over it, once it's done, it's like, okay, well, what's next? I don't dwell on my accomplishments. I don't give myself enough credit. Thank you. Spirit was like, no, you don't give yourself. So we don't give ourselves enough credit, right? Mm-hmm. And it could have a lot to do with the survival mode that I'm hearing, right? Because when we're in survival mode, it's like, yeah, we get things done, but it's always like, okay, but what's next? There's no time to really rest, to really acknowledge, what's going on here. Okay? I don't know, but you need to know that you've done some amazing things. Spirit is like, you've accomplished some amazing feats here. But there is still like that little bit of self-doubt. I don't know, as you're climbing there's a new mountain or whatever. Okay, as you're going on this new adventure, you're creating something new. I'm seeing the Page of Pentacles here in my third eye. Okay, so you have very youthful energy about yourself, even if you are like older. It's a very exciting energy. Okay, so you get excited about things. Hi, how are you? You get excited about things here, and then you do it. For some of you guys, like, y'all might get excited, y'all do something, and then y'all stop because y'all lose that excitement. Okay, and then you start something else. I don't know, baby. Take the energy as it resonates. Okay. Mm-hmm. Give me more here on this Seven of Keys. Y'all seen that? Did y'all see that? Look, we got the Dr. Grant card out here in reverse. Okay, so somebody needs to be focused on climbing. Somebody needs to be focused on their goal. Okay, you're heavily distracted right now. Okay, you're wanting to spend too much time with people. Okay, you're wanting to spend too much time being distracted. Period. And Spirit is telling you, like, now is not the time to be distracted. Okay, it's not playtime, it's game time. That's what I just heard. Okay, so somebody needs to get very serious about what you are creating, about what you're building. You need to get very serious about your peace, about your happiness, about your reality. Okay, because now Spirit getting like, baby, do y'all see what's going on outside? Okay, it's not time to play. If you've been playing around, it is not time to play. Okay, we need our child. Now it's going in a whole nother direction, baby. We need to be learning how to filter water, I'm hearing. Or maybe this is for somebody that is learning how to filter water. Take the energy as it resonates, baby. But they're saying now Spirit is like, hell yeah, we need to be learning how to filter water. Okay, but we need community. All right, and some of y'all not gonna like this. Okay, some of y'all not gonna like this. All right, but I'm not always here to say what y'all like. Okay, again, I tell you guys, and I say this all the time. I didn't say it this morning, but I'm not here to tell you guys what you want to hear. I'm here to tell you what you need to hear, right? And so, I remember I was doing this well, never mind. Okay, so, and when we're speaking about building community, right, we do mean, yes, your own people, right? Again, and I know some of y'all hate to hear, oh no, just these people. Yes, just these people. Okay, now, not to say if the soul on the line, they can't, but at the same time, like, we need to be focused on building our people up. We need to be focused on building that community. We need to be focused on strengthening ourselves. Okay, We really need to be learning dang on who we are for real. Okay, it's time to stop playing around. Okay, we've been fed all these lies, baby. Now I feel like I'm about to start preaching. Okay, but we've been fed all these lies. But please stop, please. Here, somebody say, please stop, please. Okay. Hmm. Mm-hmm. But anyway, focus on your reality. Focus on building your bag. Okay. No distractions. Stay tunnel vision here. Okay, again, tunnel vision here. We need to be mapping things out, okay? And that's what that magician card is about as well. You know, having a plan. Don't just be out here walking around like a chicken with your head cut off now. Have a plan. Okay, map it out. Do what you need to do. Okay, again, it's baby. It is not playtime around these motherfuckers. Do y'all watch CNN? Do y'all see what's going on? And like for real, do y'all see what's going on, or do y'all just get your news from TikTok and stuff? Because it's a lot of BS going on right now. It's a lot of BS going on right now. And even if y'all don't like watching the news, because I've heard people say, oh, the news is they're just there to play on our fear and all of that stuff. Baby, y'all need to know what the hell going on right now. If y'all ain't never watched the news before, baby, you need to be watching it right now. Okay. And I am one of those people that be talking about how the news is like always spreading fear. Okay, but I'm telling you guys right now, I'm not saying y'all gotta watch it all day like your great grandmas, okay? But at least see what's going on out there in the world. Okay. Now, we do have the wing messages card that came out here. We have the muse card that came out here as well. I don't like that glare in my TikTok video, y'all. I'm sorry. Bless me, baby. Yes, blessings. Okay, so anyways, but we do have wing messages out here again with that 2 of roses here. So for a lot of you guys, I'm not telling you. I mean, I'm never really here telling you guys nothing that you don't know, nothing that you haven't felt, nothing that your intuition isn't telling you. I'm just here for the confirmation. Okay, but you guys do have your angels, your ancestors. Again, it's reminding me of the other day when I was looking at the Daughter of Knives, and I was telling them, guys, like, your spirit team is trying to reach out to you. Your spirit team is calling out to you, but they're feeling like they're calling on deaf ears here, I'm hearing. So some of you guys really need to take some time out and meditate. Really take some time out and say thank you to your guides. Work with your ancestors, okay? And if you don't know who your ancestors are, if you're just starting to work with your ancestors, I do advise for you to just speak to them first before you even build your altar. Get to know them, build that relationship with them, get to know their voices, what they sound like, because sometimes you will hear those specific voices, right? But again, just to get to know what they sound like and things like that, and then build your altar, light your candles and things like that. But it does start from the heart space. So know that even if you don't have an altar, you can still do things with your ancestors, and you can still communicate with your ancestors, candle lit or not. Please don't let TikTok and other things like that confuse you, okay? So when it comes to the wing messages, again, this is your ancestors. For some of you guys, your ancestors do love tea, okay? For some of you, you have some sort of like Indian descendant. Okay, I don't know. Some of you have like some sort of like Indian blood somewhere up in there, okay? But they're wanting like some sort of tea or specific tea. Okay, I'm hearing Turkish tea. Take that energy as it resonates. Okay, but we do have the Muse card out here. Okay, on top here of that Father of Baskets card. So somebody is coming in that is going to view you as their muse. The number 6 is very significant here, and when I'm thinking of the number 6, I do see the 6 of coins here in my third eye, okay, which does represent luck, which does represent wellness and good things happening. So yeah, get excited, guys. Get excited, because again, I keep hearing unexpected miracles, something unexpected here. Okay, and it could be this partnership. It could just be the way that this partner is going to build you up and have you feeling like so sure of yourselves or something like that. Okay, you're going to be ready to take on the world. Look, and as I say, you're going to be ready to take on the world. How you doing, love? We do have the Three of Sticks out here, which is the Three of Wands in any of our other decks. Okay, but this Three of Sticks there does represent somebody that has been planning, that has been plotting, and that is now just ready to go out here and get things done. Okay, you guys need to know that you are very much so protected here. I'm seeing this person is wrapped in some kutzai trees. I think that's how you pronounce it. Kutzai, something like that. Trees, and those trees are for protection. Especially, like, I mean, I don't know if you guys have heard that, but as hoodoo babies, we do know that those leaves are used in protection magic for protection, okay? And this person is literally covered in them, okay? As they're taking that journey, as they're moving, and, of course, taking that step forward, as they are, going out there to achieve their dreams, okay? Maybe that some of you guys need to know that you are heavily protected, right? Again, and the only thing that's really stopping you is that self-doubt, okay? Is that fear there, okay? Again, that lies within, okay? But it does, of course, as people, sometimes we do have those fears of being judged and everything like that, because I do see the Judgment card here, okay? So somebody is definitely afraid of judgment, okay? But fuck that. Fuck that. I don't even know how else to put it. Like, I'm not gonna dress things up to sound nice for you guys. But get over it. Okay? Get over yourself. Ain't nobody really paying that much attention anyway. And then again, it's only gonna be the haters that dang on. They got some crazy stuff to say. The other people that's working on their goals and dreams and aspirations, just like you, they're building themselves up. Baby, they gonna see it and they're gonna say, congratulations. Hey, maybe that's good. Baby, that's your theme song for the rest of the year. Congratulations. I don't know all the words, y'all. That's literally all I know. Okay, but yeah, get ready, you guys. Now I'm seeing the Three of Cups in my third eye. We did just have a card that fell out my hand. Look, the Death card, baby. The transformation is coming. It's coming. I'm sorry, y'all. Sometimes I get excited. Okay, and I just really like be unhinged. And I have to remember that my kids are upstairs sleeping. Okay. Hey, baby, how are you? It's been such a long time. Look, it's been such a long time. Guys, I'm away for like 3 weeks. I feel like I've been gone for 4 months. Like, you guys don't really know how distraught I was not being able to get online. I'm like, oh my God, this job is draining me. Because y'all know my training schedule was 9 to 6. But you guys, I'm going to quit soon. I don't like corporate America. Never did, never will. But I am there. Again, we have to plan, we have to plot, we have to create certain paths, and we have to do certain things to actually get what we want. And so I have to work so that I can build these community events up for you guys, right? For my nonprofit, I have to work so I can pour into the nonprofit. So I made some sacrifices, and I went to Bank of America, and now I work for Bank of America as a credit card specialist. And they really be asking me questions about their credit, y'all, and I be like, I don't know. Y'all, please look. You know what? I'm not gonna say nothing else. Okay. So, anyways, I just said that to say, the Farm Healing Day event in Charlotte, North Carolina is going to be from 10 to 3 p.m. Make sure y'all get your tickets on Eventbrite, okay? We will be doing yoga, sound bath, meditation, have breakfast. We're going to be feeding the goats, the chickens. We're going to do some horseback riding. We're going to have sack racing, foot racing, games, raffles. It's going to be really fun. And again, the tickets start at $10. We have $10 tickets, $25 tickets, as well as $50 tickets, you guys. And then I did a special, just, it ended last night at 9:50. It was 2 for 1 on the $25 tickets. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. But yeah, you guys come on out and share the post about that too if you guys do see it. Like, even if you can't come or you can't afford it. And if y'all can afford it, please let me know, because we are accepting donations as well. And so those donations will actually go towards people in the community who could not afford a ticket, or it's going to go to breakfast, right? So just know that, it's me looking out for y'all. If y'all do see that flyer on Eventbrite, yeah, tell them to be like, yeah, my girl Terry, my girl Phoenix, that's her event. Okay, so anyways, back to the message here. Not anyways, baby, but yeah, and okay. So again, yeah, you guys need to know that you are protected, right? As you guys are evolving, as you guys are creating this path or walking this path. Let's say that, because you guys have already created it, right? But now you guys are walking that path. Even if you're just starting, right? Even if your leg shaking at the start of it, right? You got to walk that path. Ashe, cheers. Thank you so much. We were just talking about the Three of Cups energy too. Okay. But yeah, know that you guys are protected. Know that you guys are on the way, okay, to better times, to easier times, to happier times, okay. I'm hearing to just times. Some of you guys could definitely be coming out of some sort of like injustice era or something like that. Again, remember we were just talking about earlier that some of you guys are coming out of the dark night of the soul. And the dark night of the soul can be hella confusing. You're like, but I think I'm a good person, so what is all of this, right? It's just so much confusion, so much chaos, right? But a lot of healing there. It's like a tower moment of the soul, right? Shit is just chaotic, okay? But you guys do need to know again that you are on your way, okay? You guys are leaving it all behind. No fear, no fear. I can really sing, y'all. I just be playing with y'all. But y'all know that song? Do y'all know that song? Do y'all know what I'm talking about? Yes, thank you. I appreciate your intuition. It is an honor, my love. It is an honor, okay? But we got the Ace of Swords out here, right? That sword of truth. But most importantly here, that soul of victory, okay? So it's already written, baby, that you will be successful, right? That you will come out victorious, okay? I'm hearing that, it's one song. It's like about some rain, y'all. I don't know. Is it Mary J. Blige? I don't know, but I'm hearing something about some rain, okay? Clearing something out, okay? So maybe you guys were in this season at one point in time where you were crying a lot of tears. You felt like shit just wasn't going right, okay? But again, like you guys are powerful. You guys are ancient. You guys are alchemists. You guys are that shit. Okay, no, but seriously, and look at the Judgment card out there. We were just talking about the Judgment. I love, followed by the Seven of Swords, okay, getting everything back, big baby, because who the fuck they thought they was playing with for real? You like, baby, you done had so many ego deaths, right? So many ego deaths is absolutely crazy, right? You can't even figure you out, because every time you but seriously, every time you think that you figure yourself out, you grow again some more. Like, it's absolutely bonkers, right? You surprise you so many times, right? You could definitely be one of those people that be like, dang, like something happened, you be like, dang, now like a month ago, baby, I would have handled that completely different. 2 weeks ago, I would have handled that completely different. Baby, that's some ego deaths, okay? You've had so many ego deaths, baby. You've lived so many lives, even in this lifetime. It's absolutely nuts. Okay, but yeah, and now you are definitely in that high priestess energy. See, a lot of people like to say, I'm a high priestess, I'm a high priestess, I'm a high priestess. Baby, who are you trying to convince, me or you? Because that's what it is, right? However, you're somebody, you're very subtle, you're very quiet. You're not somebody that walks around and says, hey, I'm a high priestess. Because guess what? True high priestess ain't got to convince nobody. I don't have to walk around and say, I'm a high priestess, right? It comes with it. You just know, right? You just know, okay? So, And you may know, right? Because when you go around, people get quiet, or even those people that think they, right? You come around and like they're not like that. They go the other way, right? Like for instance, like when they see you, they might go the other way, right? It's that energy, right? You can't fake it with a high priestess. It's like, so y'all can fake with this and that, but y'all know I'ma see right through you. That's why you don't even come over here. That type energy. Okay, but again, just very knowledgeable, very tapped into the occult. And see, when you're truly tapped in, and see, you're quiet, and most of the time you're quiet because you're like me, you're listening, baby. I'm listening, I'm acknowledging, right? I'm hearing people, I'm hearing spirit say, don't fuck with that person. That person is this. Like, if y'all ever talking and y'all see me and I'm just like, I'm listening. I'm listening to you, but most importantly, I'm listening to spirit. Because half the time, especially if spirit is talking while you talking, then there's some sort of warning message there, you know? So, yeah, you're not very talkative, right? And it's more so because you know who you are. You ain't gotta fake it. So you ain't gotta, you don't need to toot your own horn. You don't need to be like, I'm this, I'm that, because you just don't have to. Okay? They know who you are, baby. Do you know who you are? Ashe. But yeah, Nine of Wands energy out here, baby. Let's go. Let's get it. Okay. There are going to be some battles that come about. Okay. But that's just life. Okay. We know that. We know with life comes battles, right? But you are someone who, how would I say this? You're somebody, like, you're so strong, right? And again, you've been through so much. So it's like these battles come and go. Okay, it's just a part of life, right? You're very prepared, and I feel like again it is because you know who you are. Like, nothing really throws you off here. Okay, you're somebody, you go through situations, and a lot of times people don't even know that you're going through it because of the way that you handle it. Okay, because of the way that you handle things. You could, you don't talk about the things that you go through. However, when you do, people are like, dang, you done went through all of that? And you look like that? Okay, you don't look like what you go through, okay, or what you've been through. Okay? And there could be some jealous, envious spirits around you that don't like that, baby. They don't like and that you don't never look like you going through it. I don't know, y'all. People are just so, ugh. They just be so, ugh. Okay? Give me more about this Nine of Wands. I feel like there's a battle of brewing. There's a battle of coming, but I'm seeing a person here. Okay? Okay? But here we do got the Four of Pentacles that just came out in reverse here. So it's just some sort of internal battle, or some sort of battle here when it comes to your finances, right? Like, you're feeling like we got the Eight of Swords out here in reverse. Okay, so somebody is feeling stuck when it comes to their finances. But this is the thing, it ain't like you a broke bitch, okay? Like, you may have been in survival mode, okay? Like, we've all had to go through survival mode. Especially, I don't know, child. Especially if you're a black person, baby, from the hood, okay? I don't fucking know. Alright, let's be for real, okay? But, and now you're, even though, and we spoke about this, even though you're no longer in survival mode, there's like that little thought in the back of your mind that's like, but what if this doesn't go right? Or what, there's just like that doubt, right? Like, even though everything looks a certain way or appears to be a certain way, you're still thinking of a time when you didn't have enough, or when you didn't have. Does that make sense? So there's just like a part of you that holds on to things, to money so tightly, because you're fearful that you may lose it, or you're fearful that you might not get what you want. For instance, if you are an entrepreneur, right, and you're like, okay, I need inventory, right, but then you actually don't want to buy the inventory, even though you know you need the inventory. You don't want to buy it because it's like, well, what if they don't buy the product? Or what if I buy this inventory and they don't buy it, and now I'm out on money? That type of energy, right? How are you, my love? Okay, but like that type of energy, that's what that is. But you have to let go of that fear. You have to let go of that lack mindset, that lack energy, and really just do it, okay? But really just do it. Let it go. Let it go. Analyzing the cards for personal growth. Oh, that's so cute. Ask about your reading. AI is writing summaries now on our readings. Don't ask. Well, I'm not going to say that. Okay, but let's continue on here. Okay, that Eight of Swords out there, somebody, yeah, is feeling really stuck when it comes to their finances. But remember what we said earlier. Okay, remember she's not really stuck. Okay, that's her. That's a mind thing, right? She can really walk free, right? She can really walk the hell free. Okay, so give me more here. But you do have to release yourself from that lack energy, from that lack mindset, so you can get exactly what is meant for you, right? Don't think about dang on if nobody's going to buy it. Say to yourself, everyone's going to buy it. You want to know why? Because I'm gonna put the word out there, right? Sometimes y'all don't even think about that. Y'all just go right to the negative. Nobody's going to support me, baby. People will support you. When I started my treat company, baby, I didn't know nobody. By the time I finished, I was world renowned. 704 Munchies was everywhere, just off of one girl doing a live, starting a live, and I only had 2 people watching. I went from 2 people watching to millions of people watching in a matter of months. After and y'all know what's crazy was I had did a radio interview to talk about my company, and when they asked me how long I had been doing it, and this was in the beginning stages of my edible company, I said oh, I've been doing this for over a year, right? When I went and I looked back at my thing, y'all know how long I had been doing it? For like 5-6 months. But I had accomplished so much within those first 5-6 months. I thought I had been doing it for a year. It felt like a year. But yeah, 704 Munchies was the best and still is the best. I don't make everyday treats anymore. However, I do still make party orders, and I make wholesale orders. And I also make the butter, the tincture, the heavy cream, all of that stuff. So if you guys want to purchase wholesale from me and either just sell the stuff, or maybe you guys want to buy butter and cream and stuff and make your own things, then know that 704 Munchies does provide those for you. Okay? But yeah, it was all a dream. I used to read magazines. I don't know. Y'all know, I really don't know the songs for real. Okay? Please. But yeah, that's what you're going to be saying soon. It was all a dream, right? But Ace of Pentacles out here because you guys will be successful here. This is the start of something beautiful, the start of something that is going to change your reality, the start of something that will bring light to the world. I'm hearing Ashe. So get ready. But no, seriously, get ready. You do have the Queen of Wands out here because again, that just represents you. Okay, that power. It's you guys carry like such a subtle power. Again, it isn't loud. It isn't bodacious, right? It just is. It just is. But you guys are definitely in your creative bag. I'm seeing her with her turquoise crown on. You guys know turquoise represents like that storytelling energy, right? So just like be prepared to change your story. Okay, because you do have the power to do that and you can do that, right? But it all starts here, right? Here and here, okay? But know that you guys can do it. Don't hold yourself back. And please don't worry about people that's sitting on the couch being couch potatoes. Okay, please. Y'all will be surprised as to how many people like be saying crazy stuff to me. Thank God today is a good day on YouTube, right? But you guys will be surprised as to how many people just be saying crazy stuff. And as we're talking about people that saying crazy stuff, somebody must have said something crazy because they just blocked out somebody's comment. Okay, but you guys have to just like ignore those people, act as if they don't exist, because truly they don't exist, and that's exactly why they act like that, right? So yes, yes, hey, I'm that's so cute. Well, me too, love, me too. So Ace of Wands energy out here again. Look at that. You guys need to know that you are unique. You guys need to start embracing your uniqueness, embracing your power, embracing your gifts, and just embracing who you are, right? There's so much clarity that comes with embracing who you are. When you know who you are, right? You ain't worried about this, that, and the third, baby. They don't even know who they are, right? But once you know who you are and you embrace your individuality, you embrace what makes you unique, you embrace what makes you stand out, you embrace your quirkiness or your weirdness, then you're definitely going to see, like, wow, like it's going to put a light bulb there over that personal power there. Okay, and you're just going to take off. Okay, but again, a lot of the battles that you do face come with just not embracing who you are, trying to fit in, right? Trying to conform. Okay, and that's why, like, you just have this energy of confusion sometimes, right? That's why you're worried about what other people think. Okay, because you're afraid to be yourself. And baby, that's the obstacle that we all gotta face, right? Because we grow up and we think, okay, you have to look like this, you have to be like this, you gotta act like this, you gotta talk like this, you gotta walk like this, right? Um, and if you don't, then that's viewed as different, and different is scary. We don't like different. We want everybody to think the same, dress the same. It's like those neighborhoods that they're building now. Every house looks the same, right? Mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm. No individuality there. Okay. Something about that. Okay. But yeah, break free from those shackles, baby. Okay. Like I tell you guys all the time, there's nothing more precious to me, more beautiful to me than seeing someone who is not afraid to be themselves. And I mean, like, with, y'all know, I mean, y'all see them, the people that be wearing what, the creative outfits and things like that. Those outfits where people be like, those people that just be like, those be the people that's scared to be themselves, right? They love fitting in with the world, right? But I love that shit. It's just, it just screams out, bitch, I know who I am, right? That's what that screams out. And so I absolutely love it. Okay, so let's see here. We got the Seven of Pentacles out here in reverse. Who's waiting on something in vain and not taking no action? Mm. Are you waiting on something to happen and you not taking no action, baby? That's what I heard. That's what Spirit told me. You just waiting. Just waiting. Ten of Wands energy. Let me see. Let's go. Let's go. You guys are starting to put down some sort of burden, okay? And maybe that was the thing, okay? Let's see here. Seven of Pentacles out there in reverse, followed by the Ten of Wands, followed by the Strength card. Yeah. So somebody found out, baby, I don't deserve this bullshit. Okay? And we getting the King of Cups out here to clarify that Seven of Pentacles and that Ten of Wands in reverse, okay? And it fell on top of that Four of Pentacles out there in reverse as well, okay? So this was somebody tolerating somebody else, okay? Again, this is somebody tolerating somebody else, somebody that appeared to be like the King of Cups, but was actually the opposite, the King of Cups in reverse. Very chaotic, very emotionally unbalanced, okay? Could have even been abusive, right? Because they can't actually handle their emotions. They can't express how they feel, something like that here, okay? But you got the balls to walk away, okay? Strength card. Yeah, so you were waiting in vain. You did feel trapped. You did feel like this person was a burden, and now you have walked away here. Look at that, the Six of Wands out here. Okay, now you're on your way. You're on your way to success. I'm seeing that people are going to admire you. They're going to admire your strength. Okay, take this energy as it resonates. Some of you guys, because this isn't for everybody, this is very specific. Okay, so somebody just got out of a very abusive relationship. Y'all know how sometimes the relationship can be so abusive that the girl has to like go to some sort of like home, like you know, for the people that are being abused, like she has to actually like run away type energy. So that's what I'm getting here. That's what I'm picking up on. Like somebody actually had to forcefully leave, whether you ran and went to like one of those homes for the abuse, or whether you had to like, for some. Okay, so at one point in time I was in a relationship like this a while back, a long time ago, and I actually had to like pack up my bags and things like that while he was at work, and I had to like leave while he was at work. So it could be that type of energy. Maybe you just left, like you had to sneak out to like protect your life or something like that. But now you're going to be an advocate. You're going to be a voice for other women that are going through the same thing. I don't know. I'm seeing like a nonprofit. So maybe somebody is going to help. Maybe you're going to help other women in those situations, or help your community in some sort of way or something like that. Okay, you could even be possibly building up a home for the abused. I don't know. I just tell you guys what the spirit tells me. you know but yeah, with the Emperor card out here, followed by the Five of Wands and the Chariot card. Okay. Okay, now I'm gonna go over to YouTube. Boom, boom, boom. Okay. And so yeah, when it does come, I'm sorry, y'all. So when it does come to the Emperor card right here, the Emperor card is like basically just telling you to take charge of your destiny, right? To not have that doubt, that fear, right? And so you're somebody like that's going to be you, very bold here. Okay, somebody could be a Taurus, could be Capricorn, could be Aries. I'm here in Libra as well. Absolutely don't have to be. Maybe your favorite color is red. Absolutely don't have to be. You could definitely wear ankhs or carry the ankh, or maybe have the ankh on your altar. Absolutely don't have to be. Okay, that is just what I'm hearing. But you're about to take charge of your life here. You're about to receive everything back that was stolen from you and things like that. You're an Aquarius. Ashe. I love that. Aww. So yeah, with that Seven of Swords energy there, you guys are, hi, how are you? You guys are definitely about to receive everything that you guys were expected to receive, and everything that was taken away from you as well. So there was some sort of delay here happening in your manifestations. But and then even when I say delay, I hear spirit telling me not to use the word delay, because it wasn't truly delayed. It just wasn't given to you at the time. But there were people around, or there were circumstances happening. There was some energy moving about, and spirit said it's not the right time. Wait, y'all know everything happens in divine timing, Ashe. And so thank you, Spirit. That's why they said no, it wasn't a delay. We just didn't give it to him right then, okay? So it was a blessing, Ashe, that you didn't receive it right then. Because now you're going to receive it, and you're going to know exactly what to do with it. Exactly what to do with it. The number 6 is very important. 66 is very important. Take that energy as it resonates. Okay, maybe somebody loves the number 66. I have no idea what the number 66 represents. Okay, so don't ask me. Y'all know if I don't know, I don't know, and I'm going to tell y'all I don't know. You're a Taurus? Ashe. We got the Nine of Pentacles out here. Y'all keep going. Keep focusing. Keep high. Shamiqua. Shamiqua? Is that it? Shamiqua. When I read the comment, I'm like, who is this dude saying yo to me? And I said, because of the yo. I'm not used to that. Okay. I'm not used to that. Okay, but be a little bit more grateful here. This is an energy shift. Okay, because we do have the Four of Cups and the Six of Swords out here in reverse. Complete energy shift. Okay, so somebody new could have just came up on the live here. Okay, Spirit is telling you to be a little bit more grateful, even though you are going through some crazy shit. Okay, stay prayed up here. Okay, because you need to know that, honey, there is a way out. Baby, some of y'all get in situations, baby, y'all forget about God, y'all forget about your ancestors, y'all forget about your spirit guides. Hell, you forget about yourself. Baby, prayer is a powerful thing. Okay, somebody can't get no sleep. Can't get no sleep, always fighting, always fussing. But you are the Empress, and that's the crazy thing about it. See, you the Empress and you done downgraded. Okay, I'm hearing that you gave this person a chance even though you knew that this person was not on your level. Now, y'all, please understand that even though y'all see this Empress card out here, you could also be a man and be a Empress. Okay, remember, masculine energy, feminine energy dwells in everything. We all have it, okay? Remember, well, no, that wasn't y'all I was talking to. I was doing a love reading yesterday, and I was talking to my client and telling my client that the masculine that was coming in her life carried a lot of beautiful feminine energy, nurturing energy, right? That was going to help her grow and help her, find herself, okay? Be that. Okay, and so again, you can definitely be a man and have that Empress energy. So again, listen to the reading and take the energy as it resonates. But you are somebody who downgraded, gave somebody a chance that really didn't even need a chance. For some of y'all gave somebody 2, 3, 5 chances. Like this your fifth time back. Who knows? Okay. But in spirit is saying like this person is draining you. Okay, like, and you're unhappy. This person doesn't, I mean, and they don't even have to be abusive, right? But they could just be draining, negative, just it's just something. It's something. I can't, it's something. It's like some spiritual gook on them or something. They need a good cleansing, okay? But it's a part of, like, you make them happy, but at the same time your light is so blinding, right? They I'm trying to think of the way to put it, you guys, okay? But yeah, like they love you, but they don't like you. I don't know what's up with that, y'all. Take that energy as it resonates. They love you, but they don't like you. And it's more so they don't like the energy. They can't stand the light here. They can't stand how happy and chipper you are, or how you just always, I mean, how you ain't never got no problems for real. Like, and you do have problems, right? But again, you handle them differently. Okay, so it's something about that they don't like as well. Okay, but you're not really happy neither, okay, because you guys aren't even on the same page. Like, you have happy moments, right? But it's not like a happiness there. Look, the Eight of Swords followed by the Seven of Coins. Okay, so again, okay, with the Eight of Knives, so you're placing yourself in this situation. It's not that you're stuck. It's not that you can't figure your way out. It's like, no, you're exactly where you want to be, whether that however that looks right now. Okay, or child, yeah, you where you want to be, because if you wanted to leave, if you didn't want to, then you would. Okay, but I'm also hearing like there's something about the comfort. Okay, so this person could provide some sort of comfort. Okay, some say in some way, shape, or form. It could be that you're just comfortable with them. You've spent so many years with them, so you're comfortable. But it could also be maybe this person pays the bills. Maybe this person, make sure you're straight, whatever. But again, when it comes to like, does this person make my soul happy? Okay. You got the Seven of Coins out there, so Spirit is definitely telling you to keep working on something, keep building something. Bless you, my love. Okay, but keep working on something, keep building something here. Okay, keep planting those seeds. Okay, keep working. Don't just stop. Okay, don't just stop. Give me more here. Yeah, baby, you got the sun card out here. Okay, so things are definitely going to get better for you. It's definitely going to be some joyous times, happy times here. You're going to be able to connect with your younger self. Okay. Healing a lot of childhood trauma. I'm hearing reaping the benefits of your fruit. Okay, the fruit from your labor, Ashe. And we have the big queen out here again, which is that Empress card. Okay, so yeah, you guys are want to find yourself, baby. And so, my loves, this was your collective message for today. I hope that you guys enjoyed this message. I will see you guys again back here tomorrow at 6 a.m. Okay, I do appreciate you all for joining. I appreciate the likes, the comments, the energy, right? And I had a great time with you guys. Again, if you guys would like to book me for a personal reading, you guys can find that link. Well, it's not in my bio right now because I do have the bio for I'm sorry, in my link to my bio right now, I do have the link for our farm healing day. However, if you guys are on YouTube, you guys can find that link in my bio to the page. But again, it is Divine Ascension with Isis .square .site. Okay, I do a whole bunch of different readings here. We also have ritual kits. We have dry herbs. I have protection amulets as well. So yeah, y'all check out the website. You guys can also have me do the rituals for you. Okay, if you guys don't want to purchase the ritual kits. However, the ritual kits do come with everything you need, complete with incantations. And again, like just everything you do need to complete that ritual. So again, I do want to thank you all so very much. If you guys need the link to my website, please don't be afraid to reach out. Okay, say if you guys only have half today, I can break those payments up for you. Okay, and also keep in mind that I do have what is the thing where you guys can pay like a little amount and they breaks it down into payments. I forget what it is, but I do have that as well. Okay. So yes, you guys, I do love y'all. Y'all have a beautiful day. Be easy, be bright, and let's go ahead and end the live.